Hello, this is Power here to review the Kamen Saber DX Bremen no Rock Band Wonder Ride book. So this is the Wonder Ride book that actually belongs to Slash, but they mostly promote it with Saber because they didn't know how to release this, because typically these books are released individually. So as you can see right here, there's Saber because obviously he has to have an additional form with these. This one, they obviously, for reasons, they actually promote it for Slash because, you know, it's mostly his book, but they're like, oh, Saber needs it, and we don't know how to release this because we can't pack this in with anything. So here's the Wonder Ride book, which obviously in contrast to Slash's pink, this one's purple, interestingly, which most of people just joked about this one being in relation to Calver. I apologize that the camera showing this as a dark purple. It's not. It's a more lighter purple. It's literally like, I guess if I had to say, like on camera, it's just literally showing up how this is and such. But so here are the animals, essentially. Wonder text, the story page, which is interesting. QR code for Gombarizing. It's so annoying I have to zoom in for the QR codes. And the transformation page. Storybook activation. Wish they did more grim tales. So obviously, because I didn't get to showcase it, we'll be showing off the second mode of the Susanoo, which is the gun mode. Obviously, for consistency's sakes, I will not be showing the mode changing announcement because then that'll, you know, inequality. Obviously, we insert this like so. Same standby. So there we have the transformation for essentially the gun mode for the Susanoo, but obviously this one's more tied to Bremen no Rock Band. And I really like just the fact they actually decided to do a different jingle, and I just really like the meaning behind the transformation. Because essentially it's just, essentially the way I say it's just the two like modes fighting each other for attention. Because essentially, obviously, with the sword mode, it's like, oh, go with the gun. Like, no, I'll actually go with the sword. And this one's go with the sword. It's like, no, I'll go with the gun and such. And temperature. Woohoo. Okay. But yeah, so I just really like that ideology behind the transformation jingle. Obviously, Wonder Attack. Finishers. Great. last but not least. So, like, it's really neat that, like, as I said before, that you actually do get new finishers within the gun mode. They're not just carried over from each mode and such. And obviously, because I said I didn't do this, obviously, if you use another Wonder Ride book, within the Susune, it's literally just the same. That's the thing with the Henshin Seikens. Because their entire gimmick is that essentially the only variation there is just the book announcement, then it will just jump to the transformation. So that's kind of why I'm not going to bother showing off every Wonder Ride book in here, because it's just going to get repetitive. I have to have some cutoff point. Now for Hero, it makes sense as to why I kept it as the Rekka. Essentially, we have too much to cover. Obviously, same Wonder Rider shenanigans. Okay, now we have to do the advertised form, which is obviously with Dragon. Great. Oh no, this is consistent. Same typical shenanigans. I actually do like how this one flows though, so. there goes that. Last but not least, oops. So basically, because this one is purple, the colors actually do get to stick around, and they don't have to transition out and such. Obviously, this one is renamed to just Jaku Bremen. So yeah, before the camera just unannouncedly just overheats on me again. I really like this book overall. Yeah, it's weird that this one got it. It's weird this one's an individual release because of the fact that it's just a typical Wonder Rider sound within the Sword Driver itself. Like, obviously, because that's kind of why they packed them into things in the first place, because technically they don't do as much. But it's actually more convenient, because then that means with Slash, his stuff is actually technically the easiest to pick up then, because you don't need to buy something to get their respective other book, because obviously Buster, you had to get the Hisatsu holder. Kenzan, you're gonna have to watch the next review. It's just nice that this one is an individual book, and like it just makes a lot this is just the weirdest pair of books, definitely, but like I understand as to why they probably didn't want to make this one his main book. Like, I feel like that, I don't know, it's still weird. and like obviously, like I forgot to say, like the form that Slash transforms with this is technically called Hansel Bremen. Again, excluding Gretel. And I forgot what the original title of the book was called. The Bremen Band or something. I don't know. But other than that, that's essentially it for this review. So, this is PowerRider, and I'll leave you people. Bye.